Hi guys, welcome back to Vera City and welcome to the California Capital Airshow. Today we are diving into one of the most thrilling high-flying events in the country. Fighter jets, parachute teams, skywriting, and some of the best pilots in the world. And we are bringing you along for the ride. Get ready for behind-the-scenes access, epic performances, jaw-dropping stunts, and plenty of fun facts along the way. Buckle up because it's gonna be a wild ride, and we're gonna top it off with amazing aerodrome show. Stay tuned. This is gonna be epic, amazing, and the most spectacular show you've ever seen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is an epic performance of Italian jets. They came all the way from Italy and they just blew everyone away over Sacramento skies. This is an epic performance and something you've never seen before. This is California Capital Airshow, guys. This year it is spectacular. Alrighty, so we have just arrived at Meta Airport in Rancho Cordova, and wow, it's already buzzing with excitement. It's not just an air show today, it is full-on aviation festival. There are food trucks, STEM booth for kiddos, historical display, and some huge planes you can walk inside. So this is one of the exhibits where kiddos can build different models using Lego bricks. This is quite amazing and our kiddos love them. Look at those helicopters, planes, there are some little cars, and those are all built with Legos. So cool, little people are there. And you can purchase those displays too, or you can just kind of watch them and interact with them. Those are the cars, different types of them. Wow, so cool. There are also lots of giveaways for children. Every booth gives away stickers, water bottles, spray fans, all kinds of different stuff. So it is a really amazing air show, and we suggest you arrive early so you can experience all those booths, different exhibits, and interact with them. And if you have a wagon, feel free to bring it because you're gonna have lots of stuff to carry back home with you. Fun fact is that California Capital Airshow began in 2004. So 2004 was the year when the first air show happened in Sacramento, and now it attracts over 100,000 people every year. It is one of the most scenic events in Sacramento County. So this is a sheriff's booth, and they give stickers for the kiddos. Wow, how fun! And they also talk to kiddos, explain them rules of safety where they cross the road. So they also do some educational stuff with children as well. Those are the food booth. This is highway patrol booth where they give really cool light reflecting bracelets. This is another exhibit brought by SMUT, and here they show energy and water resources and how to save them. Also one of the coolest exhibits we've ever seen. Alrighty, let's see what else we can see there. There are some really cool vendor booths, and they display some cool models. Some of them you may never seen before, like this robot dog. It is really cool. It flips and can also sit, lay down, do some kind of different commands, and it can even dance. Wow, how cool. Kiddos love to interact with this robot puppy. Shall we get one of those home, kiddos? I think they would be pretty impressed. And you can be one of the first ones to purchase this robot dog here at the California Capital Airshow. Wow, look at that, so cool. I'd like to have puppy like that. Wow, can sit, can stand, wow. What a smart puppy. And of course, Star Wars lovers, you are gonna have to see this. This is a display of Boba Fett, real life-size display. It is super cool. There were also some droids, but we did not catch those. We only saw them from far, and the vendor was gone. But be sure to check out this Boba Fett guy. He is pretty cool. This is a STEM exhibit where they teach kiddos how to build planes using wooden sticks. Okay, there's a couple airplanes kiddos can build. They give away water bottles, pens, and some really cool notepads. It is also worth mentioning that California Capital Airshow goes beyond jets. They got a full STEM expo for kiddos, from flight simulators to hands-on science experiments, and this is just the real dream for curious minds. And look at this, they're also launching mini rockets out here. And the fun fact is that California Capital Airshow partners with schools to inspire future pilots, engineers, and astronauts. So when kiddos see this, they definitely get inspired and they want to become either a pilot or an engineer or an astronaut in future. So this is really great for families and for children. So right now our kiddos are exploring this really cool car and they are enjoying it, yes. And as far as food goes, they've got corn dogs here, barbecue, which is delicious, shaved ice, lemonade, and kettle corn. Top tip, bring sunscreen and water because it gets really hot out here. They also have push-up and pull-up challenge here at the Marine booth. And this is really great for our Nikita. Maybe it will inspire him to become a Marine officer one day. He loves the pull-up challenge. Alright, almost there, buddy. And of course, after the challenge is completed, he will get to pick a prize. Alright, he picked a water bottle. Stay hydrated, little fella. Alright, now it's time to see the first set of aerial performances, and it is already starting with a roar. Look at those airplanes hitting the sky. This is amazing, guys. Those are the Thunderbirds coming with their epic performance. They perform every year at California Capital Airshow since it was open since 2004. So they are quite veterans here. Those formation flying teams showing insane precision. How do they even get to do that? Those pilots are really talented. And the fun fact is that tight formations flown by demo teams have as little as 18 inches of separation between jets. Imagine that, just 18 inches, so tight. Alright, we're gonna walk around here to explore some aircrafts. You can climb at this aircraft, take a nice picture and see how it looks from inside. This is another STEM exhibit. And look at that, it is gonna lift this soldier. So cool. Is it gonna really do it? Let's see. Let's wait and see if it's really gonna lift it. It should. But I don't know, he's quite heavy. Let's see. Wait for it, just wait for it. Okay, it is grabbing him in the middle, yeah. And this machine is completely remote operated, and you can purchase one of those here at the air show as well. Look at that, it's lifting him, it lifted him off the ground. So amazing. And as I already mentioned, bring a wagon here because you're gonna need to carry lots of stuff, and we suggest you bring your own chair so you could sit down and watch the show comfortably. Those are the aircraft models which you can explore, and this is Italian aircraft Frecce Tricolori. This is amazing. Italians are actually gonna perform here at the California Capital Airshow, and we're gonna see their amazing performance. This is a Frecce Tricolori. Alright, this is another aircraft. You cannot get inside, but you can take a picture. Some aircraft are kind of gated out, so you can't climb inside. You can only see and take a picture of that. Some of them are for sale, some of them are just listed as exposition models. Some of them you can actually do like a demo flight. Wow, that is so cool. This is another performance, and let me tell you, this is the moment everybody's been waiting for. The noise here is just insane. You can feel it in your chest. The pilots flying at nearly 700 miles per hour. Wow. Gets smoky out here. And this is the Delta formation right in the sky. So cool. And it's performed by the Thunderbirds.
The maneuvers you are watching today are in tight formation and at low altitude. They require the same level of concentration and discipline that every Air Force pilot must employ.
Wow, that was amazing. Cool. Another cool tip for you, bring some noise cancelling headphones or some earplugs, because it is really loud here and the noise gets so intense that can hurt children's ears. So be mindful and caring about your little ones. Bring them headphones or earplugs. And this is the heart. They are making the heart in the sky. Wow, like truly angels in the blue sky. This is amazing, guys. Definitely must-see performance. So make sure you are here and watching this specific performance. This is so cool. You can meet this airplane guy here as well. He's so friendly and loves to take pictures with kiddos. So cool. Alright, let's explore some more vendor booths and see what kind of aircraft they have here. This show often includes historic aircrafts from World War II, Vietnam War, and the Cold War. So it will be really cool to see those aircrafts, and maybe we can even get inside some of them. The bigger planes definitely have access inside and you can explore them. And actually you can also learn a lot about those planes. So cool. Boys especially love them. This is how this plane looks inside. It is a cargo plane. So cool. There are different buttons for kiddos to push, to press. Lots of things to explore. And if you are a plane lover, you will definitely know what I mean. Yes, boys are obsessed. And of course they give away stickers for the kiddos there at the entrance, cool water bottles and patches. So cool. It was a really big airplane. Alright, there are also FedEx and UPS airplanes, and they have educational programs for kiddos to kind of explain how the mail gets delivered there. There's Air Force plane too. So cool. And here comes the jets. You guys are gonna see amazing F-22 Raptor, F-35 Lightning II demo, and amazing Navy Blue Angels. Wow, this was an amazing epic performance. Alright, let's walk around the planes and to explore more. US Navy, Air Force plane. This is a UPS plane and it has pretty long line to get in there. And this is the World Postal Services. Okay. Oh, the UPS one. Well, let's go and explore the UPS plane. Looks so cool. They also have lots of postal service cars. There is a whole exhibit from those cars starting from 1955. The car exhibit there is definitely epic and worth checking out. Did you guys know that the mail used to be delivered in tiny little jeeps? Back in the days, those cars had no air conditioning, no power steering, and yes, they drove on right hand side. Wow, they are pretty cool. And the boys are walking into the airplane right now. They want to explore the cabin, which is really cool. Lots of stuff there to explore. Okay, Nikita wants to sit on the middle seat. Okay. Let's see what else is there. Wow, looks so cool. There's so many different things, screens, buttons, which they can pull, press, and twist. Yes, of course, boys love it. It's their favorite. So much stuff you can explore. And by the way, those airplanes, they are not just show airplanes, they actually flying models. So be careful not to push anything there and be sure to educate your children as well. You can't press or pull any buttons there. You can look at them, but you can't like physically press anything there, otherwise the plane will fly away. So interesting. There is also a pilot inside, and he is educating kiddos about how the plane fly, how everything works inside the plane. They can look in a big screen, look at all those buttons and pretend themselves like they are flying. So cool. There also a flying stimulator there as well, which looks a lot like a little roller coaster for kiddos. Kiddos get in the airplane inside and it swings in different directions. So cool. And this is a UPS airplane, by the way, we are exploring, and this airplane is used to deliver mail across the US. And it is kindly displayed here at the California Capital Airshow, but once show is over, it will be back to its regular service to deliver mail to millions of customers across the US. So cool and so educational for kiddos. Alright. There is also a FedEx plane there as well. The US Air Force plane, which will be really interesting to explore. Lots and lots and lots of exhibits and vendors up here. And this is the colors of red, green and white. This is the moment you guys been waiting for a long time. This is epic and definitely must see moment of this air show. Italian team, Frecce Tricolori.
Ordered by the team leader and then go! Acceleration during this takeoff roll, the rotation will be at 115 knots. And second section airborne. Frecce Tricolori 2024. Entry looping, the first maneuver of our program, green, white and red, giant triangle configuration. This is the only maneuver where the all 10 NBC-39ers are within the same formation. The next will be the first and only separation where the formation is going to split into 3 sections. Triangle is turning smoothly to the left and slowly taking the shape of a rhomb, the well-known diamond of Frecce Tricolori. At the edge of the diamond, the formation leader, pony number 1, Major Pierluigi Raspa. In the very center of the diamond, pony number 6, the first slot, Major Franco Paolo Marocco. As a tail in the back, our solo. Addressed to his wingman by the voice of Pony 1, and this will be the great separation of the cardiac. Five aircraft to the left, 4 to the right. Now prepare your cameras and don't miss your first amazing crossing. The 2 sections go up in a line after shape, reaching 4,000 feet, the top of our flight from the podium. The first one on the right is performing a looping, while the second on the left is performing an half-cubanate. Get on board the last of the row of 4. By the voice of Major Oscar Del Dote of this program. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here are 4 consecutive 90 degrees rolls along longitudinal axis, performing this spectacular 4-point roll. Axis is performed with a twisting flight path like driving the internal of a giant barrel. It looks like just one huge airplane is performing this maneuver, but each aircraft in this moment is following a different line in order to maintain the right position within the formation, closing now its barrel roll. At the display center and inverted again. Is proving the technical features of our NB-39, an aircraft able to sustain a prolonged formation across the canopy. Information that is coming again upon is ready to perform the next maneuver, narrated by Major Raspa. Green with red, this was the wingman roll, and then Apollo 313. Apollo because sections separate as two lunar models, 313 because 313 Aerobatic Training Squadron is the official unit where 100 people, officers and NCOs are on duty every day to make this spectacular flight possible. Second section shaping back from Little Swan to Little Rome with the advance of Pony 7 Captain Emanuele Bernuzzi and Pony 8 Captain Giovanni Morello, and then will be another rejoin. Comes with this aileron roll series. You can count again within while turning. It will take 12 seconds to fly along the 3 kilometers display and slide. 3, 2, 1, shot! After the amazing crossing of the heart of Frecce Tricolori, once again solo pilot from the left with his high at the same time and repositioning in second wing at the back of the formation. Then wingman in a line, drawing a Calis shape. Why not of Italian? Good wine. Calis, which is the main formation of his leaving now in the left and in the wide, changing again its shape. But let's look again for the solo pilot on the right. So we can slow roll. A high skill maneuver exalting pilot capability of coordinating flight controls, cloche and rudder pedals to maintain aircraft tail perfectly uniform to the belly and up, standing to the blue sky over Sacramento up to 40,000 feet. The air is becoming heavier and heavier over his MB-39 and at the end, no way, the gravity force will be the winner. Zero speed for an instant and then down inside his arms most. Ladies and gents, this is the tail slide of solo of Frecce Tricolori. And now it's time to introduce the youngest maneuver of our repertoire, presented for the first time in July 2015. There's gonna be 9 different directions, 3 different levels of vertical separation. Don't miss the most breathtaking crossing of the show. And his wingman at our left, a looping for the 5 aircraft of the first section at our right. Gear down and a landing configuration, but no intention for him to land. It will be a barrel roll, then a looping with a range of just 100 kilometers per hour between the stall speed and gear over speed. That's how Major Pacheco is demonstrating the exceptional maneuverability skill of this Italian twin-seat jet trainer by Leonardo aircraft, fully manufactured and maintained in Italy and also used at our 61st wing in Lecce, Galatina, south of Italy, to train our military pilots. IFTS, International Flight Training School, a flagship on our centenary Italian Air Force. So don't miss the chance to take a picture of our Mike Charlie 39 tricolor belly during this low-speed Schneider turn with aerobrake extended. Less than 2 meters of distance between aircraft for a flight conducted exclusively by the pilots of Frecce Tricolori. Most renowned figure in his repertoire, synthesis of skills handed down from pilot to pilot and a technical feature of the MB-39. Ladies and gents, this is the spectacular Crazy Flight! flag paint in the sky. This is the memory we want to leave you after this display, representing the formation, ensuring safety and spectacularity of the show. The moment has come, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the commander of Italian Air Force Aerobatic team of Frecce Tricolori. Breaking now is our leader, Major Pierluigi Raspa, then pony number 2, Captain Luca Pozzani, pony number 3, Captain Leonardo Leo, pony number 4, Captain Alessandro Sommariva, pony number 5, Captain Simone Fanfarillo. Pony number 6, our first slot, the leader of second section, is responsible for all the rejoining, split and crossing of the formation.
Wow guys, that was an epic performance by Italian aircrafts. Do you know that these pilots trained for years to join this team? It's like being part of elite family. It's one elite flying family where one mistake could be their last mistake. So it is a very, very responsible job and they do it just spectacular. From the roar of engines to the smoke-painted sky, this was the performance everybody was talking about. This is a must-see. And don't forget to smash that like button if you love aviation and if you love performance of Italian team. Don't forget to subscribe for more unforgettable moments. So stay tuned guys, we're gonna explore some more aircrafts. This is a US Air Force plane. We're gonna explore that and of course we're gonna check out the sheriff's helicopter and the fire machines. They are here. Fire department is here on site as well with great educational programs for children. They give away coloring books and really cool Cal Fire stickers. And let's explore this fire truck inside. We can explore it inside and outside, and there are some really cool buttons which kids love to push and they wanted to see where the water comes in, where it comes out. This truck specific one is huge and can hold hundreds of gallons of water and carries special rescue tools, respond to emergencies in seconds. This is not just a display model, this is a physical truck which works normally aside from the air show. So cool, so many buttons, so many switches, and there is a horn which kids can push too. They loved it. Alright, there's even a radio system so firefighters can talk to each other on the way to emergency, and kids were allowed to play with that radio system. So cool, they love to check everything inside. They love to check hoses which spray water at super high pressure, which is perfect for putting out flames. Wow. So cool, they even got really cool firefighter hats. I think one of my boys would want to be a fireman one day. Well, they actually both like firemen and they like police officers, so we will see when they grow up who they will become. But so far they are obsessed with firemen. They even tried on a special gear of the fireman which helped to protect them from heat, smoke and falling debris. It was super heavy and you guys can see it in our previous video from last year from the California Capital Airshow, and the boys really had fun trying on that gear. This year firefighters did not bring the gear, but there is a cool truck which they can explore and make them feel like a real firefighter. Wow, Alright, looking good, future heroes. Good job. And those are the buttons to control the water pressure. And the firefighter was so friendly, and he spends maybe like at least 10 minutes to explain kiddos everything and to educate them about the fire truck, about his hard job and what they do to save lives. Wow, it was definitely really interesting. Big thanks to those real life heroes who help keep our neighborhood safe every single day, especially right now in summer in California with lots of fires happening. So thank you, real heroes, and thank you for making those educational programs for children. It was unforgettable. Kiddos love to sit in a fire truck and to try on different gear and learn how firefighters save lives. Would you like to explore a fire truck? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun adventures. And we are on our way to interact with some other hero who also save life and protect our neighborhoods. Police officer. This is a sheriff's hopper, a real sheriff's helicopter which fly. So today kids are gonna check it out inside and outside. Wow, this chopper can fly over 100 miles per hour, and it helps officers respond fast when there is an emergency. And it is also so loud. There are lots of buttons and screens. Kids even felt like it was a video game, real life video games. They loved it. They got to try special tech like night vision, thermal cameras, and radios to track suspects and keep people safe from the sky. So cool! Good job, junior officers! Right now they are exploring the FedEx helicopter right now to see how it looks from inside and outside. This is the mail delivery helicopter. When there is an overnight mail, you have to mail it out today and somebody needs to receive it tomorrow. This is where these helicopters come in handy. Okay, let's explore the cabin. Kiddos really love the cabin. I think it was their favorite. Well, every kid, I'm sure, would love to explore the cabin and feel themselves pilots. Yes, there is also a radio, lots of mirrors, and cool buttons to press and pull. This is also an operating helicopter which normally works. Everything is so real. And they got also cool little airplanes, and they can play with them home, yes, and pretend to be pilots. FedEx helicopter was also a great display, and kiddos loved it. They love to jump inside, explore it, and learn about it. And you can take a bunch of pictures with it as well. And by the way, in California Capital Airshow, there are lots and lots of Instagram displays where you can take cool family pictures and pictures of your kiddos too. Boys will never forget those pictures with aircrafts and they will not forget how they were climbing inside those airplanes. Those are unforgettable memories which will last lifetime. It is epic, guys. So if you have not been on the California Capital Airshow before, we highly recommend you guys checking it out this year or the following year. It is even getting better. And this year, for the first time, the show featured nighttime performance, featuring pyrotechnics, afterburners, accompanied by 50 drone light show, walls of fire, fireworks, and aerial fire from across the plane. So stay tuned. We will show you this performance at the end of the video. This is an epic performance. Just imagine that 500 drone light show. It is really historic and must see. And by the way, since the first California Capital Airshow started in 2004, it's been 20 years, so it is a 20-year anniversary show. The show each day features 1,000-foot wall of fire with 15 million BTUs of heat. Imagine that. And they used 70 pounds of dynamite and 6,000 feet of detonation cord. There were 500 drone finale starting aerial starlight production. So this is an epic anniversary performance, guys. There were over 1,000 volunteers involved, 27 non-profit partners, and more than 200 acres of static display. It is great and epic performance, guys. Watch till the end to see the epic night show. Alright, boys are exploring another FedEx helicopter. They love those mail delivery helicopters and trucks. So cool. I think they explored all of them. By the way, the show lasts 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. And all those vendor booths and exhibits, they open few hours before the actual show performances start. So we highly recommend you coming here earlier before the performance starts, so you could check out all those vendor booths, all those aircraft, take lots of pictures and learn a lot of new stuff. Well, your children at least can learn a lot of new things for them, and they can explore lots of STEM exhibits. By the way, California Capital Airshow was organized by a non-profit organization, and it supports STEM scholarship, internship, youth programming, STEM expos, Girls in Aviation Day, and Drone Zone events. Boys are on the way to check out the big UPS aircraft, and they will love it. This is how the airplane looks inside. So many places to store this valuable mail. So cool. That's another UPS airplane. Very big and very long airplane, and you can get inside. Okay, and you can check this section out. Here you can lay down. Okay, so cool. Boys love to climb inside and to press different buttons. Wow, so cool. Alright, and we are heading in the cabin right now to check it out, which has lots of electronics here and very friendly pilots who love to explain children everything inside, how everything works. Wow, this is a steering wheel that you use to operate this plane. Lots of buttons, lots of screens, display. Yes, Nikita, it's like a life-size video game. God bless those pilots sitting here and explaining everything for children without air conditioner, because it is really hot here. It's like 100 degrees outside. Here inside it is even hotter, and they are sitting inside those aircraft to monitor that children will not touch the buttons that they are not supposed to, and they are doing tremendous job. Thank you guys. There are some more airplanes. Wow, this air show is just packed with different exhibits. Okay, those are the postal cars. This is one of the most modern exhibits, the traditional one which they use right now. And those are the historic models which have been around since 1955. Wow. This one is actually 1954 model, and it looks pretty good for being that old. Look at that. It is huge. United States Parcel Service. Alright, let's check out some airplane displays here. This looks really cool, and this is an actual flying jet, and we will see his performance later on today. There are also some historic ones from World War II, from the Korean and Vietnam War, and imagine that they are still flying. This looks really cool. This one is another aircraft which you can explore. Lots of them are gated, so you can't get inside, but you can just look at them close by and take amazing pictures with those airplanes. This one looks amazing. It's a flying aircraft as well, and you will see him in the sky today. Honey Bunny is another aircraft, and it is just amazing. It's been performing at California Capital Airshow since 2004, since the year it was opened. So it's like a veteran at the show. 20 years, guys, 20 years. There is another aircraft, Miss Virginia, right there. So funny, all of those aircrafts, they have names, and those names, they mean something. Sometimes it is something, well, very often it is something very memorable and very meaningful for the pilot itself. Wow, there is a whole lot of those airplanes. Guys, don't miss out the opportunity to see those airplanes. This is a Wee Willie D. Lots and lots of them, and they all look so cool. We will see Willie D today in the sky. A Navy airplane is right here. Another Navy airplane. And that's another airplane right here. We will see all of them performing in the sky. Also, just to mention that general admission tickets, they start at $45 and they include entry for up to 6 children. And parking is included as well. Speaking about the parking, it is a bit tough this year, so allow yourself extra time and don't forget where you parked your car. There have been a lot of people wandering around after the air show looking for their car because the parking lot is huge, but it's divided in zones, so you will know your number and your letter. So don't forget the letter and the number. That will be easier for you to find your car.
Takeoff roll, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to the roar of these engines now. On takeoff, 44,000 pounds. On display. Steve Hinton flying the Bearcat now with the Rhino. The tail hook leg.
Alright, it's almost sunset and it means that we are getting closer to that epic drone firework pyrotechnic performance. Don't forget, watch till the end to see that performance. It will be epic. And we are exploring some aircraft. This is a T-38 Talon. You can watch it. Explore. You cannot get inside though. U2 chase car right here. Wow, it looks really cool. And Nikita loves aircraft. Dragon Lady. What a cool name for the airplane. Alright. So cool. There are fun facts for children about those aircrafts too, so they can read and know a lot about them. Another aircraft with the stairs, which means that you can sit inside and pretend yourself to be a pilot. Another cool aircraft. Wow, they look so cool. And we see some pirate tags right there. This smoke in the sky is not fire. It is pyrotechnic starting to perform. Wow, guys, it's gonna be epic. That's another cool aircraft right there. It is bright orange. I love that color. And it's spinning. So cool. You can explore it from the inside as well. Look at the sky. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for that epic performance. It's gonna be big, guys. Wow, this airplane looks brand new, completely brand new, not a single scratch. Look at that. Let's check it out inside. Has leather seats. Wow, like a luxury car. Awesome. If I would buy an airplane, I think I would buy this one. There are some patriotic looking ones right there. So cool. There is red, white and blue airplane here with the stars. So patriotic. So cool. And this is an 88 airplane called Miss America. Sunset is beautiful here at the Meta Airport. It is still 100 degrees in the air and the show is just getting hotter. Wait till the end, guys. You will see spectacular drone show and firework performance. Alright, let's take a final walk and explore some more airplanes. Lots of vendor exhibits are already closed since the day is going to the end and we're gonna watch final performances in a few minutes. But there are still some airplanes that you can watch, explore. I think we love the patriotic ones the most. They're so bright, so colorful. And look at that giant fella. So cool. Look at that. Red, white and blue with the stars. Just like American flag. This one is yellow and blue. So cool. So bright in the sky. Both of those models actually fly. This is a Navy airplane. So cool. And let's head out to see some final performances, final epic performances of those historic jets which we just showed you.
Years of helping serve America's freedom. We hope you enjoy watching this rare formation of classic and current United States Air Force aircraft on our journey from heritage to horizons.
The 357 mission that you'll see later. With this P-51 Mustang with the cockpit built Nolan Royce. Shiny, beautiful. Top cruise speed, 362 miles per hour. Max speed is about 437. It was still impressive. Even with the beautiful Allison engine in it.
And here comes the pyrotechnics, smoke in the air, the moment you guys been waiting for.
The P-51 recognizable fighter of its time because of the distinctive twin-boom design. The Lockheed California and the B-51D planes of fame. Classic. The planes of fame, P-40. Beautiful. And in the colors of the squadron, of course, truly representing Bud Anderson, the P-51D, you see, with the distinctive... The Hawker Sea Fury, of course, was flown, as you saw when it took off, with British roundels and by the Canadians. And at all the celebrations we're celebrating here this week, it's going to be gone. Next up, taking off, and there's Jason Song's at the control, and he loves flying this jet. And I think you're going to get some spectacular shots.
The way you talk, and you walk that walk, and you talk that talk. You knocks me out.
In front of you right now, that beautiful Sea Fury. You did give Dennis a big wave for a job well done. The dying light of the day and the excitement that lies ahead tonight.
Boom, boom, boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Start their ascent, and their descent will be quite dramatic. Off they go.
Boom, boom, boom. Shoot your right down.
She said, Lord have mercy on my wicked sin.
Jason's airplane F model, the F indicating that it was a BK-1F engine with an afterburner. This particular aircraft built in Poland in 1959. He loves every second of this. I wish you could see his face, because it'd be he'd fly. Coming again from your right. Look at that. Give him a round of applause. Welcome home. light it up, and keep your eyes on them even more. Watch closely as they'll start some canopy relative work. One of the jumpers will actually be inverted upside down. Imagine this at night. The Patriot Parachute Team, veteran-owned and operated. And as veterans, they've signed on the dotted line to serve and protect the country, to inspire the next generation of patriots and raise awareness for veteran causes, including transitioning after active duty. They continue to maintain great relationships with active duty service members, and we're happy to have them here as they start their descent now. Even up there, the ground is a great reflector of sound, so if you make some noise, these veterans high above us can hear you, so give it up for the Patriot Parachute Team. You see them, the way that they are stacked up right now, the canopy relative work. The one time as they start their descent rapidly, the third jumper you can see down below is inverted. She's upside down, ladies and gentlemen. See the one on the bottom, the two going forward, and now they separate and start their rapid descent as they fall quicker and quicker now, making their way earthward. They're going to spin it and make it look beautiful. Let them know how much you appreciate that. Outstanding. Separated and bringing it in, the Patriot Parachute Team, veteran-owned, proudly veteran-owned, and adding to the sparkle in our sky tonight. First jumper is touching down safely. Second, swooping in.
And just as we promised, enjoy this 500 drone show with fireworks and pyrotechnics at 2024 California Capital Airshow at the Matter Airport. This is an epic 20-year anniversary performance. And I think those emotions says it all. What a day! Fighter jets, aerobatics, skydivers, and some unforgettable memories. If you've never been to California Capital Airshow, you need to add it to your bucket list now. It's fun for the whole family and totally unforgettable. Thanks for flying with us today. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite moment, and subscribe for more family adventures. See you guys real soon. Bye bye.